and welcome back to my playthrough of Run, Fight or Die, game designed by Richard Launius, who is really one of my most favorite board game designers of all times. Overall, we have made some progress, so we were able to flip our very first card here, and this really didn't penalize me that much. And unfortunately, I couldn't really find something very specific on the geek here, but I found a similar thread around the physics teacher here, who is more or less relating to the zombie, the boss monster, and basically, the ruling is the same thing. So if you have here, there is no chance that you will be able to take out that boss because, all of your little gun icons here are now considered to be melee weapons. So definitely a problem. For the phone technician, I believe there is nothing that will happen at the start of his turn. I must not forget, the bad music, her rolls. At the start of your turn, move back any one zombie on your board. And absolutely, I will push back the brute here. Nice. So the nostalgic punk rocker is really amazing. We will not forget the gamer geek, so we'll get the black die. And then I think, let's roll those dice. And okay, that's definitely a good one. So we will keep that for sure. So that's all is quiet or so, right? I think that's the all quiet. Exactly. So no additional zombies will get added other than the zombies that are part of these dice here. And these are already 2. But I'm really thinking of keeping those because he's not really in an immediate danger right now. So I think we can definitely hold on to maybe this die here. We are still looking for new followers, I think, so let's also hold on to this. And we don't really need the baseball bat here, so let's reroll those again. We could basically draw a fleeing card to reroll those 2, but I have another reroll, so if really another zombie comes up, then I might still consider that. And yes, here we are, and we still do have an additional reroll left. So I think now it's really time to draw our next fleeing card. And that's again still fine. We will draw, or we will add 1 zombie to your zone 3. Again, we will go for this one here. Okay, that's definitely not so good news. So we will see a crawler appearing now, though that's definitely not great. So we have dealt with this card here too. And then we are allowed to reroll those. And I will hold on to this, so that's for sure. And that's a baseball bat. Okay, I keep that. And I have to keep that anyway. I mean, there is no real choice. But overall, we are not adding any additional zombies. So I think that's pretty amazing. So let's see what we can do with 3 search icons. And maybe I should have remembered, draw 2 followers, keep 1 and discard the other. That's perfect. Okay, here we have the Shifty Salesman. What a deal. If you roll 3 or more run icons, Shifty Salesman will change any one of your dice icons, any icon of your choice. I think that's pretty cool. The Town Drunk would be nice for the athlete. I think he's fine. No, we no longer need those penalty ones. We are good. Staggering, you must use a run icon. No, let's get rid of that guy here or that gal. And let's go with the Shifty Salesman. Nice. We are running through the deck. That's really important. We are still looking for 2 more infected, but I think we will get them. So we have taken care of those dice here. That was pretty nice. We will use the bat to kill this crawler. Then we have 2 gun icons, and I believe we want to get rid of both of those runners for now. Cool. I mean, that was pretty helpful, right? No, I think this was great. So let's move those guys ahead. We will not add any new zombies, and that's pretty much the turn of the phone technician. Awesome. Okay, the athlete doesn't have any real start. We get 1 less die. That's definitely a pity, but we get 1 extra reroll. But apart from that, I think we are in good shape. No, let's roll those dice. And, I think that's simply take a wound, right? Ambush, we have to take a wound. That's really not great. So we might have to do some healing. Here is another zombie we have to add. And here we have a flea symbol, which could help us for this guy. And with 2 books, we could heal 1 wound or draw 1 loot card. The problem is this is not enough. We really have to get rid of some zombies here. So he's really not in a good shape. And now as I think about it, we really should have spent some dice from the phone technician on him. No, I think we cannot afford that. Let's reroll those 2 dice. This could be terrible. We also need event cards. Keep in mind, we need the boss monster to appear. This is a location which could help us. So I think let's hold on to this and let's reroll that. Ooh, that's another zombie. So we don't have any more rerolls, so we have to live with what we have here. So first of all, I think let's go for the location. Yeah, I think that could be beneficial in most cases. It is. And it seems we have stumbled into one of those exceptions. The dark woods. The woods sure are dark. Why did I run here? Oh yeah, I'm desperate. Immediately draw an event and resolve it. On your next turn, you roll less action die. Oh, that's so punishing, especially for the athlete. You must be kidding me. Okay, let's resolve that event card. So yeah, let's see what we get, and that's Flames of the Dead. The screams of both the living and dead are heard amidst the flames. Keep this card to play on a future turn. That's a hold card. This could be good, actually. Discard this event to force another player to discard their current location card and suffer 1 wound. Another player. That's kind of a bummer, because again, this is also not great, but maybe we stumble into a, let's say, even worse situation for some of my fellow zombie escapers. Then we might still need to hold on. But that's not really a terrible card. I think I will keep that. So this has taken care of this. Really rolling only 4 dice is definitely brutal. We will use the flea to remove that, because otherwise we are taking 2 wounds. We will, yeah, then this has taken care of all those dice. He will come closer to us, which means, wow, yet again, he's taking a wound. And now, if he wouldn't have gone for this, he would be dead and we would have lost the game. How nice is that? Anyway, he will move back. They will move all, and we will adding 5. Can you believe that? Additional zombies to the board. So let's see what we get. Okay, that's a runner. Of course, it has to be a runner. Then another brute. Oh man, he's really in a bad shape. If we lose, we will lose because of him, that's for sure. Then we will have a crawler. He goes in here. We need 2 more, right? Yeah, another runner. Woohoo! And another brood. How awesome is that? Oh man, you must be kidding me. Okay. See, I think we really have to help him somewhat, somehow. Unfortunately, he didn't get the Molotov cocktail, because otherwise we would have totally toasted those guys here. But yeah, I have to live with that. We are losing yet another die at the start of his next turn. Wow. But that's pretty much the end of his turn. Let's move over to the sassy secretary, who also, she's here in the Dead End Valley. At the start of your next turn, add 1 zombie to zone 1 and 2 zombies to zone 2. How cool is that? Okay, so that's the first one, and then 2 into zone 2. So we will have 2 more walkers. Wow. Okay. She's also in a very, very, very bad shape. Oof. That's really brutal. But we can get rid of that location card here. That's at least something. And yeah, she gets to roll all of her dice. That's maybe a good thing. Yeah, she cannot use the strike ability of her bowler here. Could come in handy this round, but yeah, she has to ignore 1 good and 1 bad symbol. Okay. Okay. Wow. So I can basically change any 1 die, any non-zombie die, right, to any icon. Yeah, we don't have any zombie icons, so I guess we may want to flip this to a pistol, because then she could try to help the athlete. Okay, let's do some math. So we need 1 die here for this guy, then 1 die here and 1 die here in order to get rid of those. So in theory, we will also hold on to this die. So let's simply re-roll that die. Maybe we draw another location. And no, that's a zombie. And I think let's not get a fleeing card for 1 zombie symbol. That's the only thing that I can basically re-roll that die here. So I think let's hold on to what we have here. So again, this brute is gone. So we have used these two guys are also gone. This guy is gone. Okay, that's at least some progress, I guess. For the pistol here, yeah, I think we have to stick to the plan and maybe get rid of one of those runners. Yeah, let's do that. And then we have to add 4 more zombies. Yes. Okay. Let's first advance those guys, but those are all standard walkers, so I think we should be good. So that's a crawler, a walker. Oh, another crawler into zone 1. So okay, that gets somewhat tense. And another crawler, but this guy also goes into zone number 3. Okay, that has taken care of this card. And that's the end of her turn. Back to the phone technician. Let's not forget the bad music here. So he gets to push 1 zombie back. Whew! Nice. So I think let's put the brute back. And then the Gamer Geek gives us the black die. And then let's roll a hell of a lot of dice here. And okay, I think I keep forgetting those symbols. Add 1 zombie to zone 2 and 1 zombie to zone 3. I think, we can deal with that, but we have to draw a card. That's a runner. Okay, maybe that's not so great. So again, the first one goes to zone 2. Okay, he is definitely in immediate danger. And the walker goes to zone 3, right? Yes, okay. Back here, but that has taken care of that die here, so not the worst thing in the world. We have to live with that for now. I think that's still okay. We don't need the bat. This one would be cool for the brute, so I think we hold on to this. We will also keep the pistol, and maybe we want to hold on to this one. So let's re-roll those 2 dice. Okay, that's another bad. Do we want to go for another fleeing card or not? I think not. Let's simply roll. Let's 2 search. I think could be a follower or a location. I think let's do that first, right? Yeah, I think we need followers. There's a hell of a lot of cards in that deck still, so let's see what we get. So that basically resolves those 2 dice. And here we have the warding chant, the mysterious occultist, sorry. Once per turn, you may use a reroll to reroll all zombie icons without drawing a fleeing card. A second reroll may be used to reroll zombie icons. Wow, that's an amazing card. Wow, for the co-op game, really perfect. And now we have to start thinking of using some of those action cards here, because in order to draw new cards we have to get rid of all 4 of those, and in this case I'm really playing with all action cards. There is, I think, even a variant where you say you have removed some of those, and if they're gone, they're gone. But right now I have definitely still, I don't know, 10 cards or so which are available to me. So I think we really have to start. I think this is something for the athlete, but I think for the phone technician, he will go with that. At the start of your turn, which means at the start of his next turn, so we'll put it here. At least that's how I understand it. Kill any 3 zombies on any other player's board. And I believe we cannot split those. At least that's how I would read it, on any other player's board, on any other players. I think that's singular actually. So in this case, I believe I have to also help her, because the athlete, I guess, is in good shape still. So we will get rid of that walker, this crawler, and then simply 2 of those dudes here. So she's in a much better shape. Next, because I think, no, she's not losing any dice. I believe that's really only the athlete. The thing is, this gets not replenished, so we really have to go through all 4 of those, and only then we will see new cards. Let's resolve the rest of our dice. So apparently we will use the flee symbol to push back this brute here. That's definitely nice. And I guess the pistol, let's get rid of that runner so he's not taking any wounds here. Okay, I guess that wasn't terrible at all. So we will definitely see some more zombie advance. We will see 5 new zombies though, so that could be kind of a problem. Our runner is back. And then we have 2 brutes. You must be kidding me. And then 2 more walkers. Wow. Okay. He definitely has to deal with some zombie force sooner or later. That's pretty much, I think we are not using the Molotov Kale or the others. No, didn't roll 3 icons. And we must forget that we will roll 2 less dice at the start of his next turn. Over to the athlete. So he's losing 1 die because of the old Carter here. We are losing 1 die because of the Dark Woods. Oof. And then this card is also gone. So he's now rolling those 3 dice. And one of those could really, basically deal out some terrible results, actually. That's another wound. Oh, man, you must be kidding me. Bam. Okay. I think 2 more and he's gone. So we have to do something about that. And we didn't roll any weapon icons whatsoever. So terrible. So if this guy advances, we die and we lose the game. He's fine. That's the runner. Yeah, we have to keep rolling, actually. So we have 3 rerolls now. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that's really terrible. Okay, here we have a gun. And again, we have to use the gun like a melee weapon, but it only does 2 points worth of damage. So this doesn't help us at all. This one, on the other hand, does. And the thing is, this is not a bad icon, so we cannot use his Street Fighter ability either. And again, 2 more points of damage, 1 point of damage doesn't do anything to this guy here. And yeah, there's more bad news. We have this guy. So I guess we will draw a fleeing card, because otherwise we are not doing any progress whatsoever. But wow, this could be so terrible. Yeah, let's go for it. Add 2 zombies to your zone 3. Yeah, of course. So okay, that's 2 more walkers. I think we could live with that, but they will come back. I mean, don't forget that they will come back. So this has taken care of that fleeing card here. Nice. So this allows us to reroll that die. And now I'm also thinking of rerolling that die here. And okay, that's even worse. Maybe not. Maybe not. It could give us a location or a follower. And maybe he gets a good follower this time. Yeah, I think we need to go through the follower deck now even quicker than before. So let's go for a follower here. And here we have the hot chick with attitude. So she comes with both. Fearless, you must add the black die to your action. Well, that's really good, because again, he's losing a die. So he's getting this die back. That's great. But let's see, at the start of your turn, advance 1 zombie on your board 1 zone. Okay, we might deal with that, but that's okay. So overall, this is taking out this, and we still get the reroll here, the additional one. So that's okay, and that's okay. We might be able to live with that. So that was those 2 dice. Yeah, this apparently we have to push back this one, otherwise we would have lost the game. How nice is that? Then those guys will advance. Wow, he needs 3 books. And then we have a runner here. He will move in here. Those guys will move down. And yeah, we are only adding 3 zombies here. Only, ha ha ha. I think we will be okay. That's 3 walkers. Pretty standard stuff. So 1, 2, and 3, and I have really no clue how to deal with that. Apparently he could still go to heal 2 wounds. Then we would have to advance 3 zombies on the board. But wow, not sure if we want to do that or not, because we can still do that later. Yeah, I think we can still do that later and wait for what we are rolling, and maybe. Okay, that's cool. We still have this action card here, which says suffer 3 wounds. So other player could do that. So if he really takes a lot of damage, then the phone technician could chime in. And because he's the healer, he could heal some wounds. Okay, so overall, this could turn out to be okay. I think that's pretty much it, right? Yep. And it's the sassy secretary. I think there's nothing that will happen at the start of her turn. No, she rolls all the dice. So yeah, let's see what comes out of this. And wow, she also, that's an ambush. She takes a wound too. That's really not good news. Here we have a zombie. And yeah, those 3 books could clear any zone of all zombies and draw a zombie card. So I think that's really not terrible. Because again, we want event cards because that's usually the way how the Mutant Boss comes into the game. So I think overall that's kind of a precarious situation. So I think, yeah, let's hold on to this. Now I'm not sure if I want to do this first or this first, because I think let's wait for the event card, right? Yeah, let's do that. So we will wipe those 3 zombies. They're gone. That's cool. And then we have to draw our event card. I think we haven't seen that many of those yet. And I guess here we are lucky. Barricade. The building has a door that unlocks. Let's hope there are no zombies inside. Whenever you draw a location card, you may discard this event to prevent all Zone 1 zombies from advancing in the zombie advance phase for that turn. Very nice. Then let's deal with this die here. This is a location card, but I think we cannot really use it well. So what did we get? The gas station. The station is crawling with zombies, but I could use an explosive weapon. At the start of your next turn, search the loot deck and discards for a Molotov cocktail. Then shuffle the discards back into the deck, which is really great because this also means we get the Molotov cocktails back into the deck. So moving then the bothersome gas clerk somewhere else could give us some more Molotov cocktails. I think that was really a great card. Of course, we have to add some zombies here, but I will take that. That's fine. Then I think we might want to go with one of those medical supplies here. You may discard a token. Let's do that to heal a wound. Let's also do that, but then we have to advance 2 zombies, 1 zone each. I think let's also do that because right now she's in a relatively good shape. Okay, I mean, that wasn't bad at all. We still have to spawn zombies though. And I think, yeah, of course, they also have to move closer. But I think overall, that's something we can deal with. So that's 4 zombies, right? So that's a runner. So walker, brute, and a crawler. But the crawler goes into zone 3. Okay, that wasn't terrible at all. Back to the athlete. We will not forget at the start of your turn, roll 2 fewer dice. So I will put those on top of the athlete. So I'm not forgetting this, but this has taken care of this card. Nice. Then we can use the nostalgic punk rocker to move any one zombie 1 zone back, right? This is kind of a problem, but I think getting rid of those brutes is definitely the best we can do in this situation. And we still get the black die here. So I think overall that wasn't too terrible losing those dice. Yeah, we still have the Molotov cocktail, but we could still use it after they have moved. Really, we can do that anytime. Let's see what we roll. Okay, that's nice. So this allows us to reroll those. I think we will do that. That's a free reroll for this amulet. Okay, that's much better actually. Do we need 3 bats? In theory, yes, we do need 3 bats. And then we have a location here and a flea symbol. And I guess that's actually a pretty decent roll, right? Yeah, let's hold on to this. So we will resolve this one here. We will see what location comes up. And here we have the fancy treehouse. You climb the ladder uncertain if the structure can hold you. At the start of your next turn, if a mutant is in play, do 2 damage to him. Oh, come on, maybe he comes up. We need to resolve event cards now. Move 2 of your zombies in your zone 1 to another player's zone 3. That could be okay, actually. And we have to do that if we have, of course, 2 zombies in zone 1. Maybe not completely unlikely. Okay, I think overall that wasn't a terrible card at all. Then let's deal with some of those zombies. So we will go with this. So this brute will be gone too. Then these are 4 points worth of damage. Those guys are out. Oops. And that's about it actually. Nothing more. So this runner, let's start here. The runner will be here, he will be here, they will be here. We are not adding any extra zombies other than the 3 we are getting anyway. So that's a brute, a runner, and a walker, and another runner. How? No, it's only 3. What am I talking about? So the walker, the runner, and the brute. Okay, I guess that wasn't a terrible roll at all, or a terrible round at all. We're getting our dice back, so this die goes back to the game rig, but we will need him later on for... I mean, we will need him right away because of the hot chick with attitude. So we are still losing a die because of the old old cudger. Don't have a grudge. And yeah, we will roll. This die is slightly disadvantaged, but I will take it anyway. It's a little bit more risky. And I think there's nothing else that will happen at the start of our turn. Nope. But apparently this might be really risky. So he's now taking a lot of damage here. But again, we have this here, prevent all wounds another player would suffer. So when they all move, we can basically intervene here. I think we have to do that. So maybe we do want to focus on the second row here, but again, we cannot use gun symbols. So wow, this old cudger is really a problem. But let's see what we roll. That's nice. I think we can heal, right? The nurse, heal 1 wound or back 2 zombies from zone 1 to zone 2. No, we don't want to do that. We want to heal. Okay, that's, I think, something. Okay, this gets us somewhere. This, not so much. This, also doesn't help us. This is okay. I think let's hold on to this. This is okay, but I think we need, we want that symbol. So I think let's roll... Should we roll those two? I think we need to roll those two. So we will draw a fleeing card. Add 1 zombie to your zone 3. I think that's not terrible. I think we can live with that. That's a crawler. But again, the crawler goes into zone 1. But we do not care about zone 1 anymore because, again, we will use an action card. Very nice. So we can reroll those and those for now. Okay. That's cool. Okay, these are 2 bats. Now we are talking. This is a good one, and this doesn't really help us, but it's also not... Now let's re-roll it. We have another re-roll. It's another bat. Okay, now we will stop rolling. I mean, this was, I believe, a pretty decent roll, and we really have to do some cleanup. Keep in mind, he can use those bats like gun symbols, but they only do 1 damage instead of 2 damage in zone 1. But we really do not care about this because we will use those 2 run symbols to, I believe, push back those 2 guys. So I think we have to really remove zombies now. Then we have 3, 1 here. This has taken care of those. And I think we could get rid of this. We could also get rid of 1 of those and 1. I think let's do that. So 2 will go for this brood, and 1, I think let's get rid of this crawler here, though this has taken care of those. And at the start of your turn, I should have moved 1 zombie on your board because of that. So would have moved her forward, apparently. So now those zombies would move. So in theory, we would now have lost the game. But the phone technician says, not so quick. He will now suffer 3 wounds, which definitely does hurt, but at least we are not losing the game. That's still okay. And prevent all wounds another player would suffer. This card. Awesome. So this was our action card for this turn. So I guess this was our best card, but these guys are all out here. I think that's really great. At least I think that's how I understand this card, because they're all moving at the same time. So those guys will move ahead. So he's still not out of the woods, apparently. He still sees a lot of problems here, but I think something we might be able to cope with, and we were able to heal 1 wound. So I think overall that's not terrible at all. And that's pretty much the end of his... No, of course not. Was getting ahead of myself. Of course, we have to spawn new zombies, but that's only 2 walkers and a runner. Nice. Okie dokie. Then it's the sassy secretary. She's at the gas station. Search the loot tag. Yeah, we have the Molotov cocktail. I think that's really great, actually. Then we shuffle the remaining Molotov cocktail into the loot deck. But this means, again, we have some more Molotov cocktails at least 1. I think there are 3 Molotov cocktails in the deck. Very nice. And I think then add 2 zombies to your zone 3. That's maybe the not so good part about this card. And a walker. Okay, we have to live with that. I think overall it wasn't terrible. So let's get rid of this, and then yeah, let's simply roll some dice. So she's not losing any dice, I believe. No, she gets them all, but she's not getting the black die apparently. It's kind of a bummer. So let's roll those dice, and okay, she's again getting a wound. Again, these wounds, so you can really plan pretty well. But if you're rolling these wounds, there's in most cases nothing you can do about it. Maybe the other one where you could prevent, for example, all the wounds with the card, but this card is gone. So wow. Okay, this is great actually, because it gives us, oh man, this gives us, I think we can draw 2 followers and keep 1, for example, and wow. But she's also getting at least, I mean, she could hold on to this pistol. I think we need to hold on to this pistol anyway. I think that's definitely a no-brainer. And this is an event card, and again, we need event cards, but now I'm really not so sure if we should stick to those. No, I think let's reroll those dice. Okay, that's a bat. We want to hold on to this, we want to hold on to that, and I think that's not bad. I think that's something we can really live with. Again, first things first, we will resolve the event card. Yeah, let's do that. And again, that's a hole card. I've been here before. You recognize this area. Why is it so familiar? Deja vu. Keep this card to play on a future turn. After drawing a location or loot card, you may discard it along with this event. To redraw, you must keep the second card drawn. I think this could definitely help us. Yeah, why not? Then she will use the baseball bat to get rid of those guys. And I think, the pistol is something she needs to spend on the athlete again. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm thinking of getting rid of that brute here. Does 2 points worth of damage. And again, he can use those gun symbols also here. Or he has to use those here. So I think that might be the best bet for her. And I think that's already it, right? In theory, you could still heal a wound, but right now she's doing okay. I mean, 2 wounds, but 2 zombies would advance, I believe. So I think that's not the best we could do. No, let's not do that. So those guys, so here we have a runner and some more brutes are advancing, and we're adding, yeah, here's 1 more, 4 more zombies to the party. So here is a crawler, and we still have our little, oh, wow, 2 runners. 1, and here's 1, and 2, and a walker. Okay, and here's another walker. Yeah, those were 4 zombies. Nice. And unfortunately, there was no mutant in play at the start of your next turn. Move 2 of your zombies in your zone 1 to another player's zone 3. So I think this doesn't sound like a May actually. So I think we have to move this over to the athlete, because yeah, the sassy secretary really has a hell of a lot of zombies on her board already. So, oops. So yeah, this takes care of this, and I think we still have a spawning card here. That's pretty much it, right? Yeah, we are not losing any dice this round. We can still push back 1 zombie though. So again, this guy, this brute goes away, and the mysterious occultist, yeah, we can reroll zombie symbols and we get the black die. Nice. So let's wreak some havoc, shall we? What other cards do we have? Gain either a loot card or a location card, or heal 2 wounds. That's nice. And wow, I forgot, the healer. At the start of your turn, if you have 3 or more wounds, heal 1 wound. Awesome. So we will definitely heal. Cool. So we could fully heal the phone technician, which, yeah, might be okay. So let's see. Oh, wow. Wow, that's so cool. We could, again, heal a wound or back 2 zombies from someone. No, absolutely. We will heal this wound here. That's pretty amazing. And look at all those fleeing symbols. I think we want to hold on to those pistols because we can use them on other players' board. So we may want to need to do that. But these, I think let's hold on to 1 flee symbol and re-roll the rest, right? Yeah, let's do that. We will use the mysterious occultist here. Once per turn, you may use a reroll to reroll all zombie die without drawing a fleeing card. So that's our second and last reroll. So we roll all 3 of those, and oof, that's another event. I'm 100% sure now we will see the Mutant Boss. Now we have pretty much left the treehouse, but let's see about that. So there aren't any more re-rolls, I believe. Maybe I should have... okay, I was stupid. Those 3 fleas could be the bothersome gas clerk here. Okay, I think that was... Yeah, okay. I re-rolled, so things have changed. So let's get starting with the event card here for this die. That's an ongoing effect, which is usually bad. Alert, zombies. Oh, no surprise here, huh? Zombies appear in every direction and then somebody fires a gun, attracting more. Wow, okay. Active for all users. If active player uses 1 or more gun icons, add 1 zombie to the active player's zone 3. That's really bad. Again, those ongoing effects stay in play unless another ongoing effect comes out, which is usually also detrimental. So overall, we are in a nasty situation anyway. But okay, we have to live with that. So I really have to remember that. And it's in fact right now. And we are going to use some gun icons here, apparently. So first of all, we will use this fleeing one here. And this normal walker from zone 3 gets discarded. We cannot get rid of the runner. We cannot outrun a runner. Makes sense thematically. And then we have 2 guns, which we have to use somewhere. Okay. I think the athlete might be okay. She, for now, is okay too, but again, she gets a lot of zombies. I think, yeah, let's get rid of... Or we can also... Let's... This is something we can really distribute. So I think let's take 1 runner off here. Or not. Yeah, let's take 1 runner off here, and let's also take 1 runner off here. So I think we have really shared the love here. That were all of my symbols. So we have to add 5 zombies now to the board. Oh wow, 2 crawlers into zone 1. Okay, he definitely... Yeah, that's definitely a surprise. And then we have a runner. Yeah. Then we have a brute, also here, and a standard walker. I think those were our 5 zombies this round. I think nothing else will happen. No, we are good. Over to the athlete at the start of your turn. Because of the hot chick here, we have to advance 1 zombie. So this will be a standard walker here. That's okay. We will get the black die because of her. We have to get rid of 1 standard die. And I think that's about it for the start of our round. Yep. So let's simply reroll those guys, and let's reroll that. It's a cock one. Okay, all is quiet. I take that. Cool. We really have to get rid of some guys here. I think that's good. I think let's also hold on to... We need events. Keep in mind, we have to really get to the end at some point in time. And the fleeing one is also cool. The bat is nice because he could really get rid of all 3 of those, and we could push back another, and we could draw a location. I think that's a pretty awesome roll, actually. No, I think let's hold on to this. Again, we will start with the event. Let's do the, let's say, the terrible things first. And again, we have a whole card here. Through the early morning fog, you see a group of buildings. Discard this card to draw 3 location cards. Keep and discard the other. Keep 1 and discard the others. Okay, this could come in handy. I think let's not do that now. No, let's not do that now. We can. It's a whole card. We draw a location from this die here. Okay, and that's the water tower. Also a barricaded location. On the water tower, you can see where zombies are gathering. At the start of your next turn, you may move up to 4 zombies from any of your zones to another player's zone 3. You may. Okay, that's a may. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. But maybe we need to do that. So let's wait and see. And then let's use some weapons. So these are 2 of those. And this gun takes care of this. Now I'm a bit conflicted because, again, this counts as a melee weapon now. But still, the alert zombies is in play, and it really says gun icons. and it's not really an edge case. Thematically, I would say let's not add them because pretty sure he used the gun to whatever. Yeah, throw it at a zombie or knock it over his head or so, but I think let's play it as little as possible. So we add one zombie to the active player's zone 3. I think it's still okay. Of course, it had to be a brood. It's one zombie. Okay, that has taken care of, I think, those 2 dice. And we still have this one here, so we can basically push this brood right back. Okay, that wasn't terrible at all. We are not adding any extra zombies because of all is quiet, but those guys will still come ahead. I think that was right. Yeah. Okay, and I guess that's about it. Yeah. Then it's the sassy secretary. I think she doesn't have anything that happens at the start of her turn. Nope, doesn't. She doesn't roll the black die. She doesn't lose any die. So yeah, simply roll those suckers. And that's cool. This, not so much. This one is also nice. So I think we want to hold on to that die for sure. But I think now it's really time to... yeah, let's go for another fleeing card. We want to re-roll those. On the other hand, we could also simply go for this action card here and add one zombie to your zone 1 and then re-roll all zombie dice if you still have re-rolls, but do not draw a fleeing card. So the fleeing card, but we need to go through this. No, I think let's go for that. So we will do that. We will add one zombie to your zone 1. So let's see about that's a walker. So maybe we now want to hold on to basically 2 bats. Yeah, I think so. So we want to really get rid of those, but this allows us to reroll all 3 of those without drawing a fleeing card. That's a location, and keep in mind we can use this card here if that's a terrible location. So I think let's hold on to this, and these are also not bad. So maybe we will also, let's keep it. I mean, she really has a lot of those things. Yeah. Now I'm still thinking if we should use the medical supplies, because otherwise we will lose 1 point for this bat. So let's go for it. So she will spend this. So 1 wound goes away. She has to move 2 guys forward. So that's 1 guy. And does it matter? Does it matter? I think this guy will also move ahead, so that has taken care of the medical supplies. Then let's go for the location first. Yeah, let's always do that. And we have found a movie theater. It's showtime. Immediately draw 1 event. At the start of your next turn, clear 1 of your zones of all zombies. Very, very nice. That's really cool, but we have to draw an event card. And okay, better you than me. Looks like the zombies ahead prefer other survivors. Move 2 zombies from your zone 3 to another player's zone 3. Solitaire heal 2 wounds. Okay, unfortunately she does have 2 zombies in zone 3. So I think in this case she will move those guys here over to the athlete because he doesn't really have a lot of zombies on his board. I think he should be able to deal with that. Yeah, I think she has to do that. That's what it is. I think we definitely want to hold on to that movie theater, so we are not spending the hold card here. I've been here before. Then these are 4 points worth of damage. That's pretty cool. And we have 2 flea icons. I think let's push back those brutes for now. Yeah, okay, that was that. Not bad. So then they will all advance, and we are not adding any extra zombies because for the all is quiet. So I think overall that was pretty cool. I have to put in the movie theater so I'm not forgetting this. And I think overall that was a pretty decent round. Cool stuff. I really hope you are still enjoying my little playthrough of Run, Fight or Die. It's really a hell of a lot of fun to play here on camera, so hopefully it's also somewhat fun to watch. And again, huge shout out to all of my patrons. Really, really, really appreciate your support. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, check out my page on Patreon. Yes, you will find a link in the description of this video, and it will pop up sometime during this video too. So yeah, feel free to support me, like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.